What is up, guys? Randomonium here. I wanted to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I wanted to share with you guys what my plans were for 2019 for the channel. I also have a chance for you guys to win some Winter Wonder Neeko skins. So if you want that green chroma and the skin, you got to watch to the end of the video in order to figure out your way to win, have a chance to win one of those skins. But first off, I wanted to give you guys all a thank you for supporting the channel. We're over 14,000 subscribers now. We have over 1 million views on the channel, nearly 10 million minutes watched. And if you want to do the math, that means that it's the same as if somebody had been watching YouTube nonstop, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year for 18 years straight. So thank you guys very much for that. I know that this year is going to be even better. I don't really have any goals set for how many views or subscribers I want to get. I really just want to try to keep putting out the best videos that I can, and I know that the views and the subscribers will come naturally. But yeah, all the help you guys can provide me, I will gladly accept it. If you guys share the videos, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, that all really helps attracting more people to the channel so that they can help find my videos. So first up, let's talk about the 2019 plans. So I'm going to go with the my most popular video of all time, the Ideal Champions video. That's going to be the first video that I'm going to release in the near future. I'm really excited for that one. I've been working very hard on that for months. And it's going to be way better than previous iterations, so I cannot wait for that one to come out because I think you guys will really enjoy it. I do want to continue the Beginner's Guide to League series. I think that's a really good series. It helps break things down for people, so I want to break down a lot of the nuances in basically with just how to learn how to play League and try and cut that skill curve down for you guys into something that's more manageable, because I know that League is really complicated and it's really hard to get into it, especially with the patches coming out every 2 weeks. So any way that I can help make that easier on you guys, I'm going to try to do. I will be doing fantasy LCS videos. I don't know how many I'm going to do in the future. It really depends upon how much of an emphasis Riot actually puts on the fantasy LCS system. They've been talking about revamping it and coming up with something that's a lot better. They haven't really touched it since like 2015 or something like that. So if they put a lot more effort into it, then I'll probably put more effort into my videos. But I'm kind of frustrated with how little attention Fantasy LCS gets. I understand that it's a free service that Riot's providing and they can't, put unlimited resources on it, but it does feel frustrating that they really don't seem like they're maintaining it like they're maintaining other things like the esports scene or the game itself. I do want to do a lot of videos in the future on Flex Queue and Clash. I don't know if I want to do like a series. If that's something that you guys are really interested in, let me know. We might do like a Flex Queue to Diamond series or something like that, to just kind of as more of a fun series, not really super serious or super educational, just kind of something fun to do. So if that's something that you want to see, let me know. And yeah, and then the final thing is probably the class series that I'm doing with all the different classes, beginner guide to juggernauts, divers, all that stuff. The reason why I haven't put out any of those videos recently is I feel like something's missing from that video series, and I don't really know what it is yet. I'm trying to figure it out, but I feel like those videos could be better than they are. And I'm always like a perfectionist, and I always want to try and put out the best videos I can. So I want to figure out what's missing, and then I can go back and revisit those classes and kind of put out, an all-encompassing video that I'm really proud of. So those videos will come back in the future. I just need to figure out what they're missing, really. But if there's any other topics that I haven't covered, any other videos that you feel like I should be doing that I'm not, you can always leave a comment. I can't promise I'm going to be able to do every video that somebody wants me to do, but I do try to listen to your guys' feedback, and I try to put out content that you guys are going to enjoy. So with that out of the way, that's pretty much my entire plan for 2019. Just, keep working on those video series and keep trying to put out high quality content. I do want to give you guys the ability to get the Winter Wonder Neeko. So I'm going to give you 3 ways that you guys can get a chance for that green chroma and the skin. So the first one is the favorite gift that you've ever either received or given. It could be for the holidays, or it can be for your birthday, or anything else. Whatever, either a really good gift that you've given someone or a really good gift that you've received, and why it was such a good gift. I think that probably like the most memorable gift that I've ever received was an original Nintendo from my parents. Because my mom would play with me if I was good at school. She would play Nintendo with me if I was good at school. Because I was one of those kids who would like get their classwork done, and then I was super, energetic and stuff, and I'd be, bouncing off the wall, so I wouldn't have anything to do, and I would get bored. So I was considered disruptive in class because I would finish my schoolwork early, and then I wouldn't have anything to do. So she used positive reinforcement to get me to try and calm down and be good in school, so that she would play video games with me. So we would play like Mario and stuff like that. And yeah, I would always make fun of her because she couldn't play very well. I was, of course, a bad kid. But and then my favorite game probably on the original Nintendo was Mega Man 2. That was like, it was actually a pretty hard game for like a little kid to beat. It took me forever to actually beat it. And I remember that like you always had to write down the code to get back to like the stage that you were on like a little 3x5 card. I thought that was really cool. And the music, even to this day, the music is still really iconic. It's really kind of crazy, like how good the music can be with how shitty the quality was. So yeah, Mega Man 2 is definitely kind of the game I remember most from the original Nintendo. And it was just, I just have so many good memories of that gift in particular. So that's the first way you can win, is let me know what your favorite gift that you've ever given somebody or that you've received from somebody. The second way is let me know what champion you think deserves to be reworked next and how you would change them. So I think Morgana and Kale are going to be the next rework that's going to be coming out sometime early next year. So I want to know what you guys think is going to be the next champion that should be reworked after them, and how would you change them? For me, it would actually probably be Pantheon. He definitely has to get some model updates. I think he still has like the pizza feet kind of. And then his kit is like, I understand like people like some of aspects of his kit, but he's got a point and click Q, he's got a point and click W, his E roots him and is not too useful. The big thing is his ultimate. His ultimate's really cool. He's a lane bully that can kind of roam from lane to lane. But I think that they need to give a little bit more skill expression for his kit. If they want to keep his lane bully style, I think that's fine. But he kind of just like falls off a cliff once you get past 20 minutes with him. So it'd be nice if they kind of level out his power curve a little bit more. So yeah, that's why I think Pantheon probably is the next champion that I would rework if I was right. And plus, they reworked his lore, so I think that there's a lot more opportunity for cool stories with him and cool voice lines with him, rather than him just being kind of like a 300 knockoff, which is what he originally was. So yeah, that would be my choice. Let me know what you guys think should be the next rework champion and how you would rework them in the future. And the final way that you can win the Winter Wonder Neeko Green Chroma and skin would be asking me a question. So I'm planning on doing an AMA in the future, which is Ask Me Anything. And really, I do mean Ask Me Anything. No topic is off limits. You can ask me anything from league related to personal life related to hypotheticals or opinions on different things going on in the world. I really don't care. If it's a good question, I'll try to answer it. Obviously I'm not going to answer every single question somebody asks me, but no question is off limits. No topic is off limits. So you ask me any question about League or other video games or anything else in my life. I've got an undergraduate degree and a graduate degree in mechanical engineering. I was in the Navy for 9 years. Now I'm in the private sector. I'm married. I've been all around the world. I've lived in dozens of different places. I've seen a ton of different stuff. So I definitely have a different perspective than I think a lot of other YouTubers, especially League content creators, have. This isn't something I do full time. This is just kind of my hobby. So I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. If you want to enter in this, the best way to enter is on my Discord. You guys can enter via a YouTube comment, but the problem is that YouTube, with the privacy settings, a lot of times I cannot reply back to you in a private message if you leave a comment. So if you win on YouTube and I don't have any other way of getting a hold of you, and I can't private message you, then you don't win. Basically, I won't have any way of sending you the code via private message. So Discord is the best way to enter into those contests. Or if you leave a YouTube comment, make sure you follow up with a Discord message to me or something like that. And yeah, but pretty much, want to try and promote my Discord server as much as possible. Also, make sure that when you leave a comment, if you leave your league server, that'll definitely help me out if you win, because the codes are server specific. So you gotta let me know if you're NA or EUS or whatever, so I can send you the right type of code. And then the final thing that I'm going to plug is my Patreon. I don't plug this very often because this isn't about making money for me. If I was trying to make money, then I'd be using a lot more caps lock and a lot more exclamation marks in my thumbnails and things like that. Obviously, this is all about just trying to put out content that I would want to watch if I was a viewer, and trying to encourage other people to put out good content and try to make things simpler for other people, because helping people out is kind of what I've always liked to do with my life. I've always kind of been like a tutor and a mentor to people, and this is kind of my way of doing it with a video game that I really enjoy. But if you want to help support the channel a little bit more, any donation on Patreon helps, even if it's $1. You have no idea how much that helps, because there are tons of you and there's only one of me. So even a tiny donation given by a large number of people winds up having a huge impact on the channel. It helps me upgrade my equipment. I bought a new computer this year. I've been constantly trying to upgrade my equipment, my mic, my keyboard, my mouse, my camera, my video editing software, my audio editing software, all of that stuff. I'm constantly trying to upgrade it and improve it and make it as professional as possible. And you guys supporting me is what allows me to do that. So I thank you very much. I hope you all have a fantastic holiday. This is Randomonium signing off.